Alright, so I know the last two attempts at doing Angelfire adventure streams wound up being fun streams, but, you know, like, they just didn't have the kind of stuff we needed to make full videos out of them, but I think I have something with this one. I was just thinking about all these old video game rumors. Hell yeah, X-Files fan, thanks for the host. I was thinking about all these old video game rumors and how a lot of them, we know they're bullshit now. Like, saving Aeris, and, I mean, things like Nude Raider stuff, which I'm probably not going to do a Nude Raider one, because that's a minefield for Twitch. But, you know, in general, a lot of these things we know they're bullshit, but at the same time, the old websites that did a lot of pushing these rumors, we can still find them and see what the people who really believe in this stuff, what they actually thought, what they said you would have to do to get Aeris in your party. I mean, shit. To get Aeris in your party, I mean, think about it. Like, you spent so much time, not so much time, because like she dies pretty early on. Spoiler alert, I know. Spoiler alert, spoiler alert. Spoiler alert, I know. She dies pretty early. But you still, like, you probably put, if you didn't know that was going to happen, you probably invested some time into building her up, and you know that she, like, in previous Final Fantasy games, when you would lose someone, like Shadow is a good example. If you don't remember, the floating island, there's a point where if you clear it with enough time, Shadow will meet you at the airship, and you can get him and have him be in your party forever. If you don't do it fast enough, then he gets stuck on the island, he fucking dies, maybe, and you never see him again. So Final Fantasy VI had basically trained us to know that's like, alright, so maybe there are certain circumstances in which a character might die, or they might not die, you know? Let me I'm using Streamlabs OBS right now, and I'm still kind of getting used to it, because I used to use regular OBS, so let me resize some of these things, so they look better on my thing here. Thanks for the sub, Weeaboo Woman. Weeaboo Woman. You came into just the right stream, Weeaboo Woman. Oh yeah, I also got my pixel Kefkas going on up here. I don't know. Alright, so with the pixel walls that I got going on, there's a thing where you can set it so they're sound activated, but I think it only works for one of them at a time. So I have one Kefka that's kinda like, he's just, you know, he's chilling back there, and the other ones are losing their fucking minds. They're like that's like the other Kefkas. We'll see. I will not see. This is how they're gonna be for the entirety of the stream. Thanks for the sub, Duke. Let me just, before we really get into this here, and let me know if that audio is too loud. Let me just see, who's in here? Got Duke, Ego Waffle Zero, what's going on? Nova Societas, how you doing? Cuck Ichis. Oh, the Shiba pillow. Actually, what's funny is, so the Shiba pillows, that was a collab that I did with Throwboy last year, and I think there was some stock left over after the campaign ended. I gotta hit him up, because he definitely told me that he did have some more. Thanks for sub, Mango Kimono. So we might be able to, like, just put some more out or something. I have a couple, like, I have 2 more sitting around my apartment, too. What's going on, Victoria? And Bat Muppet, and Imbicur, and Sugar Plum. Yeah, its background is perfect. Actually, like, the last 2 videos, when I had my, the fisheye on. Thanks for the sub, Emo Robot. The last 2 subs, when I had the fisheye on, you can kind of see my screen a little bit. I just kind of, like, left that on there because it looks cool. So you can kind of, so there's, like, some movement in the foreground a little bit. Alright, anyway, so I do want to go into, like, a bunch of different rumors, not just Aeris. I want to see, there's that hot-blooded detective. Oh my god, Cygnus Prime. That is the perfect thing to use with my fucking goatee emotes. So I definitely want to go into the Saving Aeris rumors. I want to see what was known about the hot-blooded detective Joe story arc that got removed from Final Fantasy VII at this time. Right now I have my search set from, I think, between 1997 and 2004, which I feel like gives us a good time range for when people might have still reasonably believed that there is a way to get Aeris back. Oh, a goblin character from Final Fantasy VII? Lonnie? What's going on, Moira? That's one. Another one I want to look into is saving General Leo in Final Fantasy VI. That's another one that could be it. Maybe there's a video on YouTube about a developer thing in Final Fantasy VII Original. I think I saw that. Like, it was kind of, it was found somewhat recently, too, right? Alright, let's get into it. Is this music too loud? Hell yeah, Hudson Drive, thank you. Happy 4th to you. I forgot it's 4th, and like, there's randomly sporadic bursts of fireworks all over the fucking place. And it's weird, it's like, people are doing it now, but there's been so many fireworks for months and months, and I have no idea why, because it's not usually like that. And I'm not the only one that's noticing it. It's been a lot in Brooklyn and Queens, but other cities are having that shit all over, like, more than usual. Thanks for the sub, Chaotic Sky. Alright, so yeah, let me get into the browsing here. Takes a little while to transition in Streamlabs OBS. Alright, so yeah, I did January 1st of 1996 to January 1st of 2005. And the first site that pops up is a tripod website. Aeris, Final Fantasy VII Rumors. Alright, let me make this a little bit bigger. Zoom in a little bit. Because these are tiny ass words we got here. Alright. The music could be... I want to keep it a little bit lower, just so, like, when the video gets put together, it winds up being, a little bit more editable. Thanks for the sub, Laura. Alright, well, let me see if it says exactly when this site was made. Tripod site. Is this it? Oh, there's a few of these. I don't have a date for the tripod site, but there's also a similarly named other tripod site. I'm gonna open that in another tab just to have it ready to go. Thanks for sub, Mad Chadlad. Alright. Final Fantasy VII Rumors.tripod.com. And now, the big debate. Can Aeris be brought back to life? Since there are so many rumors on just this topic, I made a page just for itself. Saving Aeris. To keep Aeris alive, you must have each character, including Yelphi and Vincent, at level 99. Before Aeris dies, Klaud will confront Sephiroth himself, and she will live. Personal opinion, I'm not even going to... Oh, this is one of those websites when, you have commentary from the people who maintain the websites, which one of them has chosen to give himself the name Reno. Or maybe it's in the character Reno, I don't know. Alright, personal opinion. I'm not even gonna ask. Personal opinion from Rude. Well, I've done it. With the Game Shark, of course. And guess what happened? She still died. Rude. Oh, yeah. Oh, so he did the thing... So the Yuffie and Vincent... this page is just a lot of different ways that people said you could save Aeris. So they tried the Yuffie and Vincent by making their Game Shark have those characters up to level 99. That doesn't even make sense. You can't even get Vincent before Aeris dies, right? I'm pretty sure you can't. Can you even get Yuffie then? I don't know, it's actually, honestly, it's been a long time since I played Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, you can't... Wait, you can get Yuffie. Can you get Vincent before Aeris dies? Yeah, I don't think you can. You can for sure get Vincent. I don't know, I don't remember. Oh, but either way, getting them both to level 99. It doesn't do a trick. She still dies. And now maybe she doesn't die. I mean, maybe she does die, but you can bring her back to life. That, I feel like the revival theory of Aeris was always more popular than the prevent her from dying theory. So here's one method of revival that was proposed. The revival process. The rumor has finally been proven false. Things you will need to complete this activity. 4 tissues. Lose battles at the arena. 1 mastered revive materia. The Apocalypse, Klaud's 3 times growth weapon. 4 hours of playing time on average. Every player of the game is familiar with the revive materia, the one that contains the spells Life and Life 2. What most do not know is the fact that this materia can gain AP even after it has been mastered, with an interesting result. Revive can be leveled up to level 4, even though it only has 3 visible levels. So essentially, I guess, like, the idea behind this is you keep on leveling up the materia, and even though it doesn't show that it's making progress, it's secretly making progress behind the scenes. To obtain the extra level, you must first accumulate 800,000 AP after Revive has been mastered. Depending on how you played the game, you may have to get up to 1,500,000 AP. What do you mean, depending on how you played? The most efficient way to go about doing this is to obtain Klaud's triple growth weapon, the Apocalypse, as far as known. No other weapon works. And fasten the mastered revive materia to it. You should then go to a place where you can get lots of AP, such as the North Cave. Fight the magic pots, the ones that asked for elixirs, until you have accumulated the required AP. You should then have received another spell for Revive, Resurrect. It's obvious that what you must use the new spell for. The next place that you must go is Aeris' house in Midgar. If you have not already obtained the Sector 5 key, you must go to the Bone Village and have the diggers dig next to the airplane. Once you have the key, proceed to Midgar and visit Aeris' house. Go to her room, and keep in mind now, what I love about these theories, they always have all these steps that you would have no way of possibly knowing to do them. Like nothing in the game that tells you do these things, and something will happen. It's just all of these random steps that someone would have happened to come across and figure out, oh, this is the way to do it, that you would never logically try to do. Nothing will happen at first, but you can spur on an important series of events if you use 4 tissues, lose or win fights in the battle arena, next to Aeris' bed. So you gotta, I guess it's a cry, you gotta make Klaud cry because she's dead. Yeah, after you do this, Klaud will be overcome with grief and will yell, "Why did you have to die?" Once he composes himself, the other people in your party will come out, and Klaud will discuss with them his desire to bring Aeris back to life. They'll question you at first, but will soon be brought to agreement. Next to the sub, XJX Snake. Your group will suggest that you visit the church in Midgar, where you may find some insight on how to get Aeris back. Now, think about it. The party that you have in the game, they all knew Aeris. And if someone in the party had the secret to revive her, it would be kind of a massive dick move. To just be like, oh, well, you know, we know how to bring her back, but we're not going to say anything. But then Klaud cries about it, and you're like, oh, you know, maybe we should bring her back to life. On the way to the church, use the save point to access your PHS. Make sure that your party includes Kate Sith. Then enter the church. If this is your first time in it after Disc 1, you will see a Ghost of Aeris. Oh, the Ghost of Aeris thing. Alright, so I remember there was actually a really good April Fool's Day video that about bringing Aeris back to life, and it like built on the Aeris ghost theory. Un momento. The Angry Short Band Geek in my notifications. That's Douglas Levison. You gotta watch the Angry Trumpet Fight video. You don't know who Douglas Levison is. The ghost of Aeris will appear before you. She'll mention the resurrect spell, which you should already have, and will tell you to go to the ancient city, which is your next destination. Retrieve Kate Sith from the children and proceed. Imagine how frustrated you would be if you were Aeris and you have this ghost lurking around, and they finally come to you after you did all this stuff. I don't know how long this would be in game time. A significant amount of time of her being dead. And then she's like, listen, you fucking... What was the word that Twitter used again? You fucking placeholders. Not dummies, placeholders. You fucking placeholders. This is how you bring me back to life. At the city, go to the spot where Bugenhagen inserted the key, the waterfall with the crystal in the middle of it, and enter the waterfall. Here, Klaud will remember what Aeris told him, and will take the revive materia out of his pocket, or wherever it was at the time. He shoved it up his fucking ass. He will mutter, I never got to tell you, and begin to cry. Composing himself, Klaud will place the materia on the pedestal in the center of the waterfall and kneel before it in prayer. The materia glows brightly and begins to shimmer with a green light. It then turns into a ball of light and shatters. In front of Klaud, the crystal glows so brightly that he must hide his eyes from it. When the light goes down again, Klaud looks up and sees a ghostly image of Aeris, which tells him to go back to Midgar and enter the church. At the church, the image of Aeris will appear again, but this time it will not vanish. Your group inspects the flower bed, and Aeris gets up and walks towards you. It is then that you notice that she is not a ghost. As if the answer to your unspoken question, Aeris looks at Klaud and says, Don't worry, Klaud. It really is me. Maybe now we can do all those things that we never finished the first time around. Yo, Tifa is so fucking tight when this happens. Can you imagine? Fuck. Personal opinion from Reno. Whoever thought this one put a lot of time into it, I give them that. I haven't tried the whole rumor though, so it could work. A resurrection spell? Well, who knows? If anyone has done this, email Reno. I doubt it could be done though. Rude. Okay, now I have done this too for sure. These motherfuckers sat down and did all of this. I mean, someone's got to do it, I guess. Data mining wasn't... Then, whatever year this is, it might be 97. Data mining wasn't what it is now, so... Someone had to sit down and try all these things. Have I heard of Tails Gets Troll? That sounds kind of familiar. Like, thinking about that, it makes me wonder if there were still people in this time period trying to get Shenlong in Street Fighter. Trying to get Nimbus Terrafox, I think it's Terrafo, in Mortal Kombat. That'll be something to look at later, I guess. Yeah, the guys who run this site named themselves Reno and Rude after the characters. Either that or they're doing it in character. I think afterwards I'll look at the rest of the website and figure it out. I might be finding like the kind of stuff that I was hoping to find in the Inuyasha episode. Let me see how many different rumors we have. We have the classic process, the piano theory, black materia, holy. A lot of the later ones are like very... Oh, looks like we have an unproven one at the end too. Oh, maybe not. Alright. The classic process. This is the original process to get Aeris back, I'm guessing. First off, you must be nice to Aeris throughout the game. Whenever you have a choice. When you come to the old man in the pipe in Midgar, you supposedly let Aeris care for him to make him feel better. You later see a sad scene of the man dying. After Aeris' death, go back to Midgar, and by this time you should have found a yellow underwater materia orb, not the blue one. You talk to the man outside the pipe, anonymously called the General, and he says how sad he is that nice girl died. He says he may be able to help you and sends you to Wall Market to pick up a revival potion. You take it to Aeris' grave to bring her back. This rumor was later denied by the creator himself, a supposed Square employee. This is the exact things this so-called Squaresoft employee said. So I highly doubt that there was ever an actual Squaresoft employee who seeded this rumor to the American internet. It's probably some dude who just says he worked for Squaresoft, or his uncle worked for Squaresoft, you know, that kind of thing. This is the exact things this so-called Squaresoft employee said. Oh no, they did it. I wouldn't have known because I had access to the full set of Final Fantasy VII info, but they did. I guess this means that I should have actually played through things to see if anything had changed, instead of getting tired of the game after translation purposes. I think everyone is going to kill me for my insolence, because I really should have played through the game more fully before I said anything to make sure it was still possible. Throughout the past weeks, I, myself, have been wondering why people were having such a hard time reviving Aeris, because according to everything I saw through the scenario translation process, it could have been done fairly easily. Here's the Aeris revival process in full. First off, throughout the game, you must make the logical choice of things to say to Aeris to indicate that you like her. You must never hurt her in any way by choice. What happens in scenarios, however, cannot be avoided. Aeris is beating by Klaud, for instance. Also, with the sick man. There is no medicine, but you could have Aeris tend to him and make him feel better by learning about her heritage and returning to Midgar in the first CD. By doing this, the General, as people call him, will trust you and request you go buy his dying friend something from the store. A simple quest. After doing so, the General would tell you thanks, and that if there was anything else you need ever, to ask him for help. You then see a scene with his friend dying. A sad scene. Frowny face. Now, continue through the game as normal, and after Aeris dies, go on to the second CD. Once here, return to Midgar with the key from CD 1, and the General will ask where the nice girl is. Nice girl being Aeris. You explain that she has died by Sephiroth. That sounds mad fucking Greek. Hey, I'm a Sephiroth. I'm gonna stab you with my Masamune. I made the Greek guy sound Italian, kind of, you know, same shit. Sephiroth. Jesus Christ, I just envisioned this entire Final Fantasy VII remake scenario now where Sephiroth is this hairy Greek dude named Sephiroth. I'm a Sephiroth. Wahoo. And there's no hope in reviving her. There would be a chance, but only if you could go deep under the waters of the floating castle where Aeris died. The General would tell you that he thinks he may be able to help and to come back later. After this meeting, you were to go to Aeris' church, where there would be a long scene with her spirit. It seems like a lot of these reviving Aeris things kind of follow the same tropes, that there's a ghost in the church, that someone gives you something that she needs to get revived. This one, the General gives you the yellow materia that allow the entire group to travel through water. With this, you can return to the floating palace, go up to Mr. Fish, and once you touch them, you'll be transported underwater to a cavern, where at the end lay Aeris' orb/life essence. With this orb, Bugenhagen can complete the res process, and you can move on to a happier life with a neater ending. Well, the FMVs were all completed on time, but a lot of coding was not. They then delayed the game's release by a month, December to January. However, it seemed that even by late December, the coding still wasn't finished, so Square told production to wrap it up quickly. In order to get the game out on time, Square Japan sacrificed what could have been a miraculously better game than Final Fantasy VII. The main coding that was not finished dealt with manipulating the transparent polygon of Aeris' spirit in the church. Since they are forced to wrap production up to meet the many delayed deadline, they had to stop with the Aeris process unfinished. So, to keep things from ever happening, they simply removed the one item that allowed any hint of the process to take place, the key to Midgar from the first CD. This completely stopped the ability to resurrect Aeris. However, they left out the removal of one thing, and that was the split second of seeing the ghost Aeris once you return to the church. Unfortunately, this, along with the insanely big size of the ending MOV, are the only hints to Aeris' existence that we have, other than the original Final Fantasy VII script line from which all the above information came. I ran across this info while talking to John H., another temp like me, trying to get some US script from him for our channel's page. Also, Seth wanted it. I asked him if it would be alright for me to release the script info in an altered form, to release info on gameplay, such as Aeris' death/res. Then he told me the deadline story, and I almost had a heart attack. He said that the process could still be done to its completion, sans a couple scenes with the Game Shark, but until someone develops a MOV player that handles multiple sector files, the true ending will not be seen. Oh, and about the ending. There were supposed to be scenes with the hidden characters, but things got cut short, so they weren't added, and the end of the ending was terrible, without even the typical "the end" in the stars. And here's his confession. I have a confession to make by Ben Lansing. I am writing this to quench all rumors about Aeris and the completeness of Final Fantasy VII. Final Fantasy VII was completed with the best of Square's ability and funding. Wait, let me see what the deal is with this Ben Lansing fella. Ben Lansing. Final Fantasy VII. Oh, this one puts us to another thing back here. Oh, another Angelfire site. Yes, this Ben Lansing story kinda got around. Final Fantasy VII rumors. Oh my god. Oh, that was another one. Being able to play as Zack. That was another big rumor back then. I'm gonna come back to this one later. There's like a lot of bullshit here. Recruiting Sephiroth. Turquoise weapon. So you got ruby weapon, you got emerald weapon, you got turquoise weapon. Brown weapon. That's just the fucking poop. That's Mr. Hanky in the Final Fantasy VII world. Alright, I'm getting a little sidetracked here. But I'm too compelled by by turquoise weapon and brown weapon. Fucking brown weapon. Alright. I wonder how widespread the turquoise weapon theory was. With the tiny Bronco, go all over and somewhere in the shallow water. Oh yeah, I was just seeing like that it's cut off a little bit. Bring this on over here. Alright. Fight turquoise weapon. With the tiny Bronco, go all over and somewhere in the shallow water you'll see a head moving around, like Ruby. Make contact with it and you'll fight turquoise weapon, the hardest of them all. This one's easy to disprove, simply fly around the tiny Bronco for a while. You won't be able to find this elusive character anywhere in the map. Take it as a hint, he's not there. You see, I don't know, to me like deep sea shit is mad interesting. And it was always cool to me, like just like finding emerald weapon floating around. But I always did wish there was just more shit around down there. I don't know about having another weapon, but I do wish there was more deep sea exploration in Final Fantasy VII.
Brown weapon.
Thanks for the donation, Papa Sage. Yeah, brown weapon. This one, I'm gonna have to like see what other people have to say about brown weapon. Brown weapon. That's like that fucking Conquer boss. Brown weapon. One of the mountains. Oh, excuse me, Montans. One of the Montans in the world map is actually a weapon with 2 million plus HP. Same as above. Flying around for a while, bumping into mountains. No matter where you go, you'll never find a brown weapon. I don't believe this guy flew around and touched every mountain. But, alright. Turquoise weapon. Turquoise weapon. There's probably fan art and shit of him. Classic. Alright, wait a second.
If things feel uncertain.
I gotta see, change my, my window capture here. Uno momento. Getting used to, what kind of nut? Wait a second here. There we go. That's what I'm trying to do. Just have the second,
Complete communication helps. Grammar provides suggestions you can count on to improve your writing's clarity and impact, wherever and whenever.
Here we go. Turquoise weapon.
Grammar
In the flesh.
helping you connect. Learn more at Grammarly.com.
Garland the Great. To smart people who read video descriptions. That's us. We're reading the video description, guys. We're smart people. This is, of course, another homemade hardcore battle created with GameShark codes. The idea is to have a little fun with all the noobs out here. See what kind of reactions I get with a title like that. Alright, so I guess this guy made a custom turquoise weapon. What? Okay. What years? Oh, this is from 2009. Okay, so I found some rumors on the internet. According to one of them, you could fight turquoise weapon. This is... Wait, but I thought we were supposed to be looking underwater for turquoise weapon. Yo! Them graphics, though. I mean, the way this is going, I think this guy made it so that it's a actual working battle that he just made for himself to play, which is it's alright. He wasn't, aside from the clickbait title, he wasn't trying to convince people it actually is the really, really turquoise weapon. Cheese weapon. Good eye. Cheese weapon. Let's do it, lousy rat. Monsters. Alright. Oh, this is the same site. These are fake monsters that people had. Cheese weapon. Get the wired chocobo. Check chocobo rumor section. Now ride the chocobo out of Midgar and ride it to Rocket Town. Note that you cannot go on mountains because the weird chocobo is afraid of heights. Run around the rocket 10 times and you can enter it. Now you will be prompted. Where to? You can answer one. Disneyland, West Side, Party. Choosing Disneyland will take you to Gold Saucer. You know, there's no copyright. Disney doesn't care about their copyrights and shit like that. This is the... Even in this pre Kingdom Hearts world. I mean, in that regard, I guess the cheese weapon rumor was a bit prophetic. And they proved it false. Actually, wait, I realized the screen is like lower, so you're not seeing the whole screen either. False. Officially proven false. There is. I regret to inform you that a cheese weapon is not a real enemy in Final Fantasy VII. Get an F in the chat for cheese weapon. Alright. Turquoise. Oh, this is another. This is an Angelfire site about turquoise weapon. Come on, guy! Really? You even spelled it correctly in the fucking title. Come on! Rumor. Alright, well, this is... Wait. Aeris Resurrection. Status? True. True. Let's do it. This is the winner, and this music we got going on. What song is this? Because this is the perfect humor for rumors with a capital E. This is John Madden football we're listening to right now. It's fucking John Madden time with these rumors with a capital E. Alright. Aeris Resurrection. True. People have told me many different ways to resurrect Aeris, but I have tried them all and found only two. There's only two ways to resurrect Aeris. Oh, one is Game Shark. Fair enough. Just type in the Aeris code and she's in your party. Congratulations on being technically correct, rumors guy. Tried that one and it's true. The other one was tried by my friend and he claims he did it, and I believed him because he was using Aeris in the third disc, but he doesn't own a Game Shark. Okay, here it is. When you are giving back the black materia to Sephiroth at the Temple of the Ancients, talk to him as much as you can when Klaud is shaking. Then Sephiroth should take the black materia, but he wouldn't kill Aeris. Email me if it works for you. Alright, so it's confirmed. Aeris can be resurrected because A, he did it with his Game Shark, and B, his friend told him and he believed him. The wooden chocobo. False. This is probably the worst of them all. Somehow, you are supposed to get the underwear off of Godo, Yuffie's dad, take them to the tracks on the southern tip of the island. So, essentially, we get the wooden chocobo by sexually assaulting an old man. 3. The silver... the silver chocobo. False. 3 2 gold chocobos together with a Saraha nut. It would have to be the other way around. You don't put 2 gold together and get silver. You get like 2 golds gives you logically like a platinum chocobo. Or what's another thing that's like up in the like the elite past gold medals? Infinite Money Trick. True, Jap version. You're supposed to go to the clock in column or the one in Rocketown and press X. Supposedly you're supposed to get a money card. True in the Jap version only. Opening the chest in calm. False. If anyone claims they've done this, I think they're lying. This is where the calm traveler gets the underwater materia from. So, his friend telling him that he got Aeris back, that's not too far-fetched. But someone opening up that chest, oh, little far-fetched there, my guy. Alpha Leviathan. False. You take the silver chocobo underwater and have the underwater materia equipped. Supposedly you're supposed to fight him in a cave. I like how a lot of these theories kind of rest on one of them being true. Like, you unlock one of these super secret Final Fantasy VII things, and it unleashes this entire world of Final Fantasy VII that you would have never otherwise had access to. Like, they just had these programmers working around the clock to put in all these things that almost nobody will ever find. That's how video games work. Klaud's fifth limit. False. This is 2 rumors in one. You're supposed to get the first 2 treasure chests in the crater, then go to Lucretia's cave. Make sure you have Vincent in your party. You'll then fight a monster with 1 million hit points called Vincent's Soul. After you defeat him, you will get Klaud's fifth limit. I want to see which ones he said are true. Red Chocobo, Klaud's Gat, in parentheses, gun. False. If you want to find a cool gun for Klaud, this is possibly true rumor, then go to the Chocobo tracks and do this. Change your party to Klaud, Cait Sith, Barrett in that order, and equip them with their original weapons and walk around. Then you will fight this weird tree creature. Try to steal from it 3 times, and maybe you'll get the Hunter Gun. Then go to Wutai and talk to everybody. Go back to the Cosmo Canyon, then come out again. Then fight 7 Battels, and use the Hunter Gun in the last one. Something cool will happen. If you don't get the gun, then go to the Gold Saucer and go to the Battle Arena. Get 800,000 BP, and you can buy the gun. It's just that simple, really. Speed challenge. True. Everything this guy says is true is just something a friend told him. This guy is very trusting of his friends. I hope the site was made a long time ago. I hope they haven't betrayed him since. Okay, another friend told me about this one. I'm not quite sure to believe him. Okay, on the ride Speed at the Golden Saucer, you are supposed to supposedly get 600,000 points, which seems impossible to me. Then your prize will be a weapon that Sid can use. This weapon is by far the best in the game, much better than the Venus Gospel or even the ultimate weapon for Klaud. This is a weapon you'll want to have. Email me if anyone managed to get this weapon. The rumor about Sid's secret weapon that you get from the Speed game is 100% true. The weapon 100 attack and has normal materia growth. Its name is Flare and it has 6 materia slots. Hope that helps some. Thanks to Final GMR for this one. Welcome back, Jacob. Jacob is making a clown out of this guy. At Final GMR, Jacob has desecrated the reputation of Final Fantasy VII rumors with a capital E. Alright, Alpha Leviathan. What else is true? Oh, brown weapon again. One of the Montans. This guy wrote Montans too. They probably just copied and pasted it. Turquoise weapon, Bring Aeris back. Karsten the Ninja. If you have Yuffie in your party, go to the same forest that you acquired her in. Here, Yuffie and Karsten will fight to see who is the ultimate ninja. Karsten is supposed to have an attack that steals all your items. She likes items over materia. What's up, Cosmic Summer? Oh yeah, Kanye. Yo, deadass, I'm gonna vote for Kanye. I don't care. At this point, I'm just in it for the fucking circus. Let's vote for Kanye. I officially endorse Kanye West for President of the United States of America. Zero irony. Alright, so wait, so what was it? Oh, Karsten the Ninja. I want to see if the rumor of Karsten the Ninja exists outside of this website. What am I sipping on? This is a leftover... Actually, alright, so this Sour Monkey is left over from the shoot I did with Chubby Emu. We gotten like 2 different ones. Like he mostly, like he when he came over, he had this giant, he had a big case of cores, and like he emptied them out into this, these jugs that he had. I'm not sure what he like. I think he was just like gonna use it to like demonstrate how much beer it was. But then we got the other bottles to kind of like change it up in different scenes. And I still had this one left over because I haven't had much to drink during the entire quarantine. But it's 4th of July, so we gotta party just a little bit with this one beer. All right, so Karsten the Ninja. Karsten Ninja Final Fantasy VII. We're here. Karsten. Kura Fire speaks of Karsten. I feel like in this time period, it doesn't say dates or any of these pages, but I feel like there's probably just a network of Final Fantasy VII pages that were just all stealing each other's content. Hell yeah. This right here, this is the fucking layout. I love it. KF, kudafire.tripod.com. Rumors. These are rumors for Final Fantasy VII. It means that everything below doesn't have to be true. It only means that it can be true. I hope you can prove these rumors to be true, as I would like to place these tricks at the special items, materials, and tricks page. So please, try to get the rumored items / things below, and then tell me, or rather send me a PC save game with them, so I can place them on the other page. Thank you. Alright, Zombie. Secret character, Zombie. The supposed way to get Zombie is to find all his / her pieces that are scattered all over the world. So this is basically Castlevania 2 inside Final Fantasy VII. Remember in the Nibelheim crypt when Klaud picks up an arm and says, "Ew," well that is Zombie's left arm. His torso is on top of the Shinra building in Midgar. His legs are supposed to be in the Nibelheim Mako reactor. His right arm is on the rocket, and his head is in the northern crater. He is just as good, if not a better spellcaster as Aeris, and his attack rate is higher. He is healed through attack magic and killed through healing magic. Do not equip any kind of restoring materia on him, as it weakens his magic abilities. The Mole. This is how we get the secret vehicle, the Mole. You need the gold Choco. Walk your Choco to the waterfall in the Lucretius Cave. Walk into the center and follow these instructions. Walk 26 paces north of the center of the pond, 15 paces west, 5 paces south, dismount and use a secret item that returns from Final Fantasy 1. The floater floats Final Fantasy 1's airship. You can supposedly get it at Battle Square. And it's the third? Question time. You go to a team shot of Klaud and whoever's on his team, not CGI movie-like in the bike sequence. There should be rumbling, and the mole will drill up through the surface. Klaud and party board it. Thanks to the sub Zefek. The mole gives you its info how to run it, and you get a choice of going into the underground or staying up. Choose to go down, and when the mole stops, go to the door. Klaud will open it. Hopefully you have multiple Odin summons, because you walk for a while, and one of your Odins pops out of your materia sack, and it's morphed into the brand new summon Raiden, not the MK character. Keep walking, and many events will happen. Thanks for the sub, Schuberts. Example, Cloud's temporarily paralyzed from the waist down. What? We cripple Klaud in our quest to get this secret vehicle that takes us somewhere that... What? Alright, so Klaud gets paralyzed from the waist down in a strangely dark side story for Final Fantasy VII. It's kind of like in Chrono Trigger, you know, you have the side story where Chrono dies and you can kind of bring him back. This one, Klaud gets fucking paralyzed from the waist down, and we gotta fucking save him. Alright, the ninja. Karsten the ninja. That's what I want to find. Alright, here we go. Karsten the ninja. If you have Yuffie in your party, go. It's the same rumor from the other site. No, we find out no more information about Karsten. A brown weapon. Turquoise weapon. Alright. Is there more to this site in general? Guess not. The rainbow... Uh-oh. The rainbow chocobo. Yeah, Burning Finger. 100%. They just... All of these sites, like, each one would have an original rumor or two, and then every other site would take each other's rumors, and then we just get these massive lists of rumors. And here's, I feel like I remember this one, the Rainbow Chocobo. He's a big boy. This I know is not true because the person thought we all were stupid. They thought we were stupid. I put a picture of Chocomog summon. Pic of so-called Rainbow Cloud Chocobo upload onto site. This is definitely a picture of the Chocomog summon after they sat on the enemy. Rainbow Chocobo. Let's look up more about this. Rainbow Chocobo. Final Fantasy 7. Silver Chocobo. Game Facts. Was probably super active around this time too with stuff like this. Final Fantasy 7 Citadel. Oh, this is one of those sites that's kind of like, it's at the next level of professionalism, kinda. It has a nice banner. It has a name. It has its own URL. The Final Fantasy VII Citadel. Citadel. We have the Silver Chocobo, the Rainbow Chocobo, the Wooden Chocobo. We already read about the Wooden Chocobo. Purple Chocobo, the Invisible Chocobo, the Gray Chocobo. Rumor distributor Feketera believes a Gray Chocobo exists in the game. To get a Gray Chocobo, you must mate a white and black S-Class Chocobo with the Zeo Nut. The Gray Chocobo can go underwater just like the white Chocobo. The guy's like a known rumor distributor. Facetera. Or is it EE-cetera? It's EE-cetera. Known rumor distributor gave me a rumor that there's a Chocobo that exists in the game that has the exact same powers as another Chocobo. It just happens to be another color. Alright. Rainbow Chocobo. The method of obtaining this Chocobo is unknown, but it is rumored the Rainbow Chocobo is capable of flying in the air, just like the High Wind. The following details have been contributed by Shane. With a white Chocobo, travel under the swamp adjacent the Mithril Mine, and you'll engage a Rainbow Chocobo as a boss character. Defeat it and the Rainbow Chocobo is yours. Godot Ace Prosecutor. Are we gonna get the jar from One Man, One Jar as an emote? What I want to do, I was talking about this last night. What I would like to do with One Man, One Jar is kind of like make it a 3-parter. So you got like left foot, jar, right foot, and it's 3 pieces. But I need to unlock 3 more emote slots because like all the ones that I have right now, people like to use. So I don't want to change those. So I'm probably just going to like wait till I unlock more and then make that be the next group. Alright. What does it say for secrets and mysteries here? Oh shit, this is a site that was maintained relatively late. Aeris gains Sparrow. Mars. Wait, is this? This is from Advent Children, I'm assuming, not the remake. The new JSC, the nude codes. I think eventually I'm gonna do a Tales from the Internet about the Nude Raider online shit. I definitely cannot do a Twitch stream about that though, because I have no idea what might pop up, and I'm playing with fire in that regard if I do that. Also, I just realized I passed 20,000 followers just now during the stream, so hell yeah, thanks guys. Here's to fucking spreading myself out across a bunch of different websites and not having all of my eggs in the YouTube basket. Thereby, you know, if one day disaster strikes, I still have other places to go. Also, the song sounds really familiar. What is this? The Incredible Hulk Rhino Boss. That game fucking sucked. There are parts of that game where it could have been really good, but it just dropped the ball at every opportunity. CBT is horrible and practice horrible in theory. I'm assuming you mean cock and ball torture. For Genesis, I hated that fucking game. And it could have been a good game, but like there were so many little things that ruined it. Like, just nearly impossible jumps, shit like that. That were like nearly impossible instant death jumps. Horrendous. Alright. This one seems good. Aeris sightings. Sightings of Aeris have been reported after her death. The disc changing scene. What is this? What is this supposed to be of? An image of Aeris can be seen when you swap discs after Aeris dies. When you are prompted to change a disc, a random image will be shown. One of those images show Aeris staring at the High Wind. Credit goes out to M. Baldwin, who made the original discovery. I don't know if that's like a secret or a mystery. It's just she's on the disc change. She's in the game, and therefore she's on the screen sometimes. Hazy Crazy, have I seen the Silva Gunna? One Wing the Angel song with cock and ball torture. I have not. Sighting 2, Aeris' funeral. The second sighting is a technical. So I guess this page. Let me read how he put it, because it's clearly just images of Aeris after her death. When Aeris dies at the end of Disc 1, is this the last we see of her? Apparently not. As you'll soon read, scattered throughout Disc 2 and 3 are images of Aeris. If you spot any image of Aeris after Disc 1, whether it be in an FMV sequence or not, please email your sighting to us. Screenshots would be very much appreciated, and no, she doesn't have to be alive. So these are X-Files music. The 6 mysterious Aeris sightings. The disc change screen. Aeris' funeral. This is the biggest technicality. Hey guys, you want to know where you can find Aeris in Final Fantasy VII after she died? Just after she died, and you're looking at her newly dead body. I mean, you're technically correct. The second sighting is technicality. when we see Aeris being dropped in the tranquil water of the ancient city. Strictly speaking, we see an image of Aeris after her death. Got him. Got him. Sighting 3. Ghost in the church. Aeris can also be seen via her famous ghost in the Midgard church. Hell yeah, what's going on, 12? Bugenhagen in the ancient city. During Disc 2, Klaud and Bugenhagen visit the ancient city. While there, Bugenhagen replays Aeris' death inside a crystal. You can see Aeris there, dying again. This constitutes the 4th sighting of Aeris. Sighting number 5, the ending FMV. During the ending FMV, Aeris' hand and finally her face can be seen for a few moments. This is the last time we see Aeris in the entire game. And the G-Bike game. Aeris can be seen in the G-Bike game at the Gold Saucer. While playing the game, glance at the person driving the truck. It is Aeris. That's kind of interesting, actually. I mean, it's probably just because you can be there with her. Alright, so I'm kind of curious to see what else people say. Aeris... And not Aeris. Aeris G-Bike. What? Okay, this is Rygar, I think, right? The soundtrack. Shit. What's kind of like muddying up these results is the fact that there's a standalone G-Bike game. All right, so we'll go back to the rumors, Final Fantasy VII rumors with a capital E page. See what else this guy fell for because his friend told him. Here we go. Date with Vince. True. This is actually true, believe it or not. If you're just mean to everyone in the game except for Vince, then come time at the Gold Saucer, guess what? You're on a date with Vince. Here's who else you can date that I have done myself. You can date Vince, you can date Barrett, and I also dated Yuffie. Rumors doesn't stop being funny to me. Especially, like, because, like, everything is, like, alternately spelled right or wrong. This guy's got, like, rumors with a fucking E. Boom, 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 no. Alright, wait, what? A visit from wife. A visit from Chocobo Sage's wife. Okay. I'm sure she really comes, it said. When you have raised 6 gold S-Class Chocobos, Chocobo Sage dies, and his wife comes and tells you... What's wrong with this guy? He tells you and gives you... yep, you guessed it. She gives you a Zerob nut. Yeah, sure she does. I'm sure she really comes too. This rumor was proved false by our rumor staff. This guy is running a whole fucking business here. There are actually 2 Sephiroths. False. Does this mean double trouble? The fucking Jean-Claude Van Damme, Dennis Rodman being the 2 Sephiroths. One was killed / hurt by Klaud when he threw him in the air, and then Sephiroth fell to the bottom of the reactor in Nibelheim. The other one is the one that summoned Meteor. Supposedly, you can get the one that hurt you in Nibelheim. Here's how. Go to Nibelheim, there's a 1 out of 50 chance that there will be an ex-Shinra employee there. He will sell you a key to the Genova room in Nibelheim's reactor. Inside the room is the Sephiroth that you thought you killed when he stabbed you with his Masamune. He will talk to you, then join your group. He then leaves when Klaud reaches level 99. Since my Klaud is at level 99 already, I cannot attempt this without starting a new game, which I really don't have the time right now. Sounds believable. Yeah, Kelson Space. That's like the dream, to be a part of the rumor staff. 34. Zach's tattoo. Status: maybe we will find out in Advent Children. In Sector 5 slums in Midgard, near Aeris' house, a man lives in a pipe. It's said that this stick person is Zach. When you first visit this guy, you notice that he has a tattoo of the number 2. Zach is another of Hojo's specimens, and was second in command of Sephiroth. Sephiroth's number is 1. Could be true. Yuffie and Vincent in a movie? False. If you get Yuffie and Vincent, only at level 100 have all their limit breaks and their best weapon equipped. Weapon equipped. They will appear at the end of the game's movie. 37, last and final rumor. Curated by the lovely rumor staff. Give them a round of applause. Really dumb Aeris rumor. False. You can save Aeris from dying at the end of Disc 1 by hitting X before she dies, but it'll make someone else die. Hell yeah. If you think about it, that's kind of how games are now. So, while we might make fun of this fellow and his rumor staff, he was ahead of the curve. This guy might be making the games we play now. Submit a rumor you heard by contacting me. Okay, that's called equivalent exchange, Miss Woolrun. There doesn't seem to be a normal way back to the page, so I'm hoping if I just click back to Final Fantasy VII. Oh, here we go. The name of this page is The Best. Oh, shit. This website was last updated today. I have a feeling that they're lying to us, and this is a thing that just like tells you what day it is today, to try to mind game us into thinking this is the most frequently updated Final Fantasy VII page. But maybe we could take their words for them, and this game was in fact updated today, July 4th, 2020. Check the webmaster of Super FF7 out on MySpace. Let's see who the master of rumors is. To the Internet Archive. Oh. You've been lost to the sands of time, DJ Shia. Creator of the best Final Fantasy VII fan website. They got awards from... I guess, even though they updated it, they've fallen off in the past 15 years. Because the last time they won the award for the best Final Fantasy VII fan website was 2005. So, they haven't been keeping it up. Their quality has declined. Wait, it's trying to get me to download a MIDI file. Wait, let me refresh this. Let me get the MIDI file that it wants to play. Let's see it. Let me turn the Genesis music off. And let's listen to the song that we were supposed to have heard when we went in here. Pre-mid. Doesn't seem to be opening. Oh, there we go. Oh, because it wants to open in Guitar Pro. Sure, let's do it this way. This is what we're supposed to play. Alright, Final Fantasy VII. I'm in Final Fantasy Prologue music. Fair enough. please check out my DJ site, especially if you live in or around the Cleveland, Ohio area. DJ CJ. It's not there. Maybe his DJ site is archived. (2013) is the oldest archive of DJ CJ. Cheap backlinks. Damn. DJ CJ, the man who created the site, everything about him has been purged from the internet. His MySpace is gone, his DJ site is gone. Fuck. Those who don't learn from our history are doomed to repeat it. This drink is for DJ CJ, the creator of the best Final Fantasy VII site, 2001 to 2005. Please check out my DJ site. Thank you, my new website now pulls an average of 900 hits a day. Keep them coming. Tell a friend, then tell that friend, tell his friend, then get on the mic and represent Super Final Fantasy VII. Don't forget to check out my DJ site. Check the webmaster of Super Final Fantasy VII out on MySpace. No, that works anymore. But at least he's been updating the page for right up until today. Welcome to Super Final Fantasy VII. Here you will find loads of things and tips and tricks and codes and yeah, well, you get it. It can and will keep you busy for hours on end. I hope. This site's sole purpose is to have material that you are looking for, which means if you come here looking for something and you don't see it on my site, before you exit my site, please, and I beg of you, please email me Rakuso and tell me what I should add. I know not everybody is perfect, but if you find... Oh my god. I know not everybody is perfect, but if you find any spelling errors besides in the spelling errors section, if you find any spelling errors, please, nobody emailed him. 900 views a day. 900 views a day, and he still has the rumors page and the rumors staff. They did DJ CJ dirty. Final Fantasy VII dating. Oh god, it blinds me. Oh, this is just like the oh, this goes into the nitty gritty of how to date who in Final Fantasy VII. Oh god. There's about 6 to 10 secret sections of this website, excluding the password protected area, which can only be viewed by searching around for hidden links on various different sections of my website. If you stumble upon any when you're in the secret section, at the bottom there's a secret section code. Email it to me and I'll mail you some paper clips, lol. Oh, I think I found the secret. Secret section code, cheese nips. Super Final Fantasy VII secret section. We found the first one of 6 secrets on this website. Hint, there's one in the review section. Let's find a secret in the review section. Rumors. Review. Let's go look for the secret in the review section. I bet it's one of the stars that you click on. Wait. This is Super Final Fantasy VII's review of Square's Final Fantasy VII. What scale? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm assuming it's an out of 10 scale then. Alright. So graphics, 9 out of 10. Storyline, 10 out of 10. Main characters, 8 out of 10. Other characters, 9 out of 10. Controls, 7 out of 10. Action, 8 out of 10. Sound effects, 6 out of 10, excuse me. Music, 10 out of 10. Theme, 8 out of 10. Length, 10 out of 10. That's what she said. Bosses, 8 out of 10. Difficulty, 9 out of 10. Towns, 10 out of 10. Interactions, 10 out of 10. Names, he gave a review score to the names of the characters. 8 out of 10, by the way. Mood, 7 out of 10. Movies, 8 out of 10. Layout, 9 out of 10. Side quest, 10 out of 10. This is like, you do not get this kind of depth with IGN. You go to Metacritic, and it boils all of this subtlety out of there. This is why we gotta go to like the heartland of the internet and find these true reviews. Overall rating, 164 out of 190. You're not gonna find that kind of quality elsewhere. 164 out of 190. 86%. Oh, but there's a secret on this page. There is a secret. He told us there's a secret on this page. I believe him. Or, what we can do is just... we can cheat. Spec element. Review star. Lots of review stars here. Show all those nodes. Did he lie to us? Is there no secret? This guy lied to us. There's no secret in this review section. The secret is... he just wanted us to see his review. His 164 out of 190 review of this game. Which, I don't know, I do like... I like Final Fantasy VII. I think Final Fantasy VI is the better game. But I can say, I do think... I would probably agree that Final Fantasy VII is a 164 out of 190 game. I don't think that's that controversial of a stance. Few time do I endorse Douglas Levison as the next president of the USA. No, but I can see him being Kanye West's VP. I would support that. What other page do we have here? Errors in game. Let's look at what Rumors Man considers an error. Errors in Final Fantasy VII. There are two kinds of errors: glitches, spelling errors. Glitch errors in Final Fantasy VII. Glitch: Gold Saucer FMV. When flying to Gold Saucer for the first time, the propellers are facing the front, in the direction that it moves. In the FMV sequence, they are on the back, propelling it. Unfinished cave. There's a hidden cave on the pathway to the ancient capital. This cave can be found right after the two screens of the Sleeping Forest. Move to the right of the screen, where the log bridge is located. You'll notice a vine hanging from the cliff. A large opening, which is most likely a cave, can be seen hidden within the shadows of the cliff. There is a small detour that leads to the vine, but you cannot climb it. It has been theorized that this cave is a glitch and was probably the remnant of a side quest in the game that was taken out. Glitch. Dead end. When on disc 1, at the part where you must go to the Sleeping Forest in Bone Village. This is all like very uninteresting nitpicking. I'm gonna move on from this. Let's take a look at the spelling errors. Oh, you got Final Fantasy. During the materia blend for Master Command, the game displays sense instead of sense. Visual pictures, mini guides. Let's look at the rumors staff. Oh, it's gone. The staff was like, listen, like, I gotta apply for jobs. I don't want people to know I was part of the rumors staff. Come on! How old are you, DJ CJ? Vehicles. I like how he has... the motorcycle. Yo. Yo, this deadass looks like just like some kind of like ironic top text, bottom text. Holy shit, the motor. Yo, I'm deadass just gonna like take this screenshot and fucking tweet that. Just on its own. The motorcycle, Holy shit, dude. And this guy had like a thing specifically set up for you to fucking to submit any spelling errors on his website. Please inform me of any spelling errors that are on my website. And it's nothing but spelling errors. Alright, I gotta save the motorcycle. God damn, that's good. Alright, I got it saved for later. The motorcycle. Yeah, that's a good idea, Soggy Tots. This is an album cover right here. The motorcycle. You do not get to keep this, unfortunately, but it is fun. When you are in the Escape from Midgar part of this one, you have to escape on a motorcycle down a Midgar highway equipped with what looks like a crowbar. You get to violently bash the other motorcycles, trying to stop you. It's very fun. That section was pretty fun. Alright, I gotta tweet out the motorcycle. Vehicles. Well, the funny thing about this too, like, I feel like the stream has gone in like a lot of different directions. So now, like, when I send this shit over to when I set this shit over for the purpose of editing, it's just gonna be like we're jumping from like one thing to the other. Like, it's gone from like looking up how to save Aeris to just like what's the deal with this fucking website. Which is, like, I guess, like, this is the best of these kinds of fucking episodes, right? You know, not for nothing, too. Now that I've cropped just the motorcycle by itself, this really is. Like, that Vaporwave idea is a good idea. Like, this is aesthetic as fuck, believe it or not. The motorcycle. Yo, the motorcycle. That's like a band name almost. Vehicles. Oh, what else we got? Tiny Bronco. The submarine, the high wind, the buggy. I think we got what we needed out of the vehicle section, just the motorcycle. What's going on, Black Blood? Rhapsody of Autism. I'm really hoping that's a Rhapsody of Fire reference. Because that's a good band, and that name also suits them. Yeah. With the one on look at really, I'm a look at really, I play the guitar. About Super Final Fantasy VII. There he is, DJ CJ! And his cat. That's a picture of me and my cat. Look familiar? Check out the error section. That's the cat that he put on Barrett's head. Super Final Fantasy VII was created sometime in 2001 by me, CJ. It was an attempt to give back to the Final Fantasy VII fans what I did not have. When I was playing my Final Fantasy VII game, I was always looking on websites and whatnot, looking for information that I needed. I would be looking for like 4 or 5 different sites at a time, so when I beat the game, finally, after 48 hours total of gameplay, I made the site. It is a compilation of information that is useful and isn't useful, but it's got everything a Final Fantasy VII fan would want. Now, this site is becoming more popular than ever. Thank you for taking the time to come to my site, and I hope you got what you came here for. Thanks again. Wondering what the password protected area is all about? It's like a VIP lounge for my friends, family. Email me, and I might set you up with an account. Goddamn, what's in that VIP section, though? US versus Jap, Motors, fan fiction. Christ, I'm not reading all this fan fiction. Oh, there's only one fanfic on here. Yeah, it's kind of short. Let's skim through it and condense this down into the core story elements. Chapter 1. The Crisis from the Sky returns. The young ninja Yuffie Kusaragi wiped the sweat off her forehead. What does she do then? Something about Vincent. She destroys some kid's sandcastle. Avalanche. Karel. How does it end? He was on a mission. And this time he's there. Oh, it's not even finished. We'll wait till I finish that. I'll have you know, every time I navigate back to this first page, it winds up trying to get me to download the mini again. Who is your favorite Final Fantasy VII character? Obviously it's the webmaster's mom. Oh, she only got 126 votes. Klaud is winning slightly with 297 votes. Sephiroth only got 288. And no love for Kate Sith. But the webmaster's mom is kind of in the middle. I can't wait. I'm gonna send this over to Biodegradable. It's gonna be like, dude, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this video? That's like in 8,000 different directions. But I feel like we got some good stuff so far. I feel like just diving into whatever the fuck is going on with this website has been way more interesting than the actual rumors themselves. Although just the idea of brown weapon is I do like the idea of brown weapon and turquoise weapon. Vehicles, materia combos, storyline. I wonder if the fan art is his or just collected stuff. Ah, this one's gone. Brown weapon. Quiz. Mini FAQ. What's... Oh, wait a second. So we got pictures, and then we got sweet pictures. Let's start low and work our way up from pictures. So these are regular pictures. Thank you, Linda, for helping with the pictures. These are just like pictures. We got Aerith. See, I don't know where you guys stand on the Aeris versus Aerith debate. I know Aerith is the original, but when I say Aerith instead of Aeris, I feel like I have a fucking lisp, so I just say Aeris. Aerith. My name's Aerith. They stabbed me with a sword. My name's Aerith, and Sephiroth stabbed me with a sword. Or she's Aeris, who got stabbed with a sword. Alright, so these are regular pictures, and I understand that what we're going to look at after these pictures is a section entitled Sweet Pictures. A separate section entitled Sweet Pictures. These pictures, like, I would have classified these pictures as pretty sweet, but let's see how much better it can get. Got Titan here, Vincent, Yuffie, Yuffie. The controversial picture of Aeris that we see after she died. Got Tifa looking like a whole snack. Motorcycle featuring Klaud. We got the Turks looking like a K-pop group. That's the end of Sweet Pictures, ending on a high note with Yuffie. Did I say regular pictures or Sweet Pictures? This is the end of Pictures, ending on a high note with Yuffie. Now it's time for us to look at Sweet Pictures. Sweet Pictures. Sweet Pictures. Here they are. I will add them as they come in. Sephiroth in your party. That's a pretty sweet picture. Sephiroth in your party too. Next are Emerald and Ruby. Emerald weapon with his fucking Jenkos on. What are those? The 50-inch mammoths? Ruby. These are all the pictures that were too hot for regular pictures. They're sweet pictures. Reno. Being cool dudes chilling. Sid's weapon. This is that weapon that was supposed to be the best weapon in the game from the rumors section. The flare. The debug menu. Cloud's pick. Cloud's face. Close. This is a sweet picture, guys. This song is perfect too for the sweet pictures. Jungle Strike intro for the Sweet Pictures soundtrack. Klaud getting, well, just see it. I don't know, man. Klaud getting... This might be a risky click for Twitch. Let's do it. Oh. He's getting it. Klaud the pimp. I'll bet the girls never leave you alone. Hell yeah, Klaud. Get it. Sweet Pictures. Sephiroth just standing. Sweet pictures. Is it Sephiroth? Duh. Sweet pictures. Fighting Sephiroth. Sweet pictures. On the Midgar train. Oh, he's not supposed to be there? Yes, underwear. Orthopedic underwear. Sweet pictures. Vincent. Just doing this. Doing that. Weird pic that's technically not in the game. Oh, this is that guy that's at the bottom of the thing and you gotta play with the layers and emulation to actually see it. He's at the bottom of the well. Yeah, oh yeah, I'm kind of feeling that Mike Troy Prime. The regular pictures were kind of sweeter than the sweet pictures. There's a second page of them. The Gold Saucer Directory. Alright, now we're really reaching for what constitutes a sweet picture. Sweet Highwind picture. That one's pretty cool. Another sweet Highwind picture. Cool map. You kind of ran out of steam with the sweet pictures on the second page. But the gang, rare picture. That's pretty cool. Alright, sweet pictures did not live up to the hype. Alright, what else we got here? Alright, so this is just strategy stuff here. Secret characters. Will there be more than 2? Oh, no. It's like... characters. Is this guy, like, just talk like Homestar Runner in real life? That he spells characters like that? Characters. That was a good-ass Homestar Runner impression. I'm proud of myself. Characters. Spoil your feet. Ah, yes. Can't forget that annoying backstab little woman you think she's white. Her name is Yuffie if you want to. Spoiler warning. Homestar Runner. Characters. Alright, what else we got? What's PHS? PHS. That's we can just you can IM him on AOL. Raucous. Characters. Movies. Email. Motors. Super Final Fantasy VII says Arts Entertainment RPG. Wow, this screenshot's a fucking throwback, man. This is like an AOL. Alright, how many people in this chat have never seen like this? Never seen like what this is. That's a fucking like this is how AOL chat rooms looked. Yo. I have not, like, looked at this version of an AOL chat room in so long. Kills everyone. Ha ha ha, I win. Motor. Make a motor. Don't be a motor. Oh, so this is about some guy in an AOL chat room that he didn't like. Excuse me? Alright, so this is what a motor is. In the dictionary. This is what in the dictionary a motor is. Motor. Role-playing. Definitions. Someone who sucks royally at role-playing. They resort to us cold at quick kills or what the fuck statements. What the fuck statement is a type of statement they would say what the fuck after the martyr. Thanks for the sub, Comfort Zone. After the martyr said something. Quick kills is when you type a one-line command that kills on or more people. I thought this was going to be a modders. I thought this was going to be a Final Fantasy VII mods or something. But no, it's a guy in a chat called Motor that fucked up the role-playing. Oh, Robo-Fussin'. Autocorrect was definitely not around 20 years ago. Wow. Motors. Don't be a motor, I guess. Don't be the motor or the dictionaries. You're gonna be like that guy in the dictionary. The motorcycle. Yo, that was so good art. US versus Jap. The English version had 2 extra bosses, the Emerald and Ruby weapon, an extra scene involving Klaud and Zach, plus an extra option of pressing selected pop-up icons to help with navigation. And a North American release. The game was released in Japan as Final Fantasy VII International, with the extra stuff intact. Plus an extra 4th CD with info and reviews, interviews, etc. Send Indifference. Alright, so this is not much of this one. I think we might be coming to the end of stuff that's on this page. Animations. Some animated GIFs. These are pretty cool. The dictionary. About found. Oh, we looked at that already. Motors, PHS, Final Fantasy VII on eBay. Oh, I was right. The fan art was broken. Oh, let's look at the wallpaper. We looked at the pictures and the sweet pictures. The subcategory. Let's get some sweet Sephiroth wallpaper. Not there. Not there. Not there. Not there. I bet the Tifa wallpaper's gonna be there. It's not. I can see why this was named. This was the best Final Fantasy page in the world for 5 years in a row. Quiz. Take the quiz. What is Red 13's real name? It's Nanaki. How? I don't know, man. Like, fucking 20 into materia. What, Sid's level 4? I don't remember. Oh, I was close on the materia answer. Oh, yeah, etc. How many weapons do you fight in the game? 3, right? Oh, 4. How many bar... Oh, we're gonna do this kind of thing? How many bar stools are there? How old? I don't know. He's, 18, let's say. 348, way off. Who... Oh, I forgot what his actual father's name was. I don't feel like doing the rest of the quiz. Sito. Hojo, alright. Yo, can I get out of this? I'm like stuck in here now. Oh, we're done. Oh crap, I opened it back up. Alright, but I think I exhausted that side anyway, so let's just be out of that. Goodbye, DJ CJ. Who we got here now? We got Midgar, Final Fantasy VII. This is Dark Paladin's Final Fantasy VII page. He runs a different kind of show from DJ CJ. Personal information about... Let's just go to the personal information on it. Matt Hyatt, Minoka, Minnesota, 817. What I do with my existence. Studying to be a writer, writing, attending public school, listening to lots of music and all. Bad Religion, Sublime. This is definitely... He likes Bad Religion, Sublime, and Mallrats. He is very much a guy of the time this game was out. Raising Chocobos. It's not like a lot of like terribly crazy stuff here. You know what though? Let's find out more about Brown Weapon. Brown Weapon. Final Fantasy. I guess all these sites you looked at cornered the market on Final Fantasy, on Brown Weapon lore. Wait, wait, excuse me? The Turk Alliance, over 100 rumors. All the way up until 2003. I realize that I haven't updated this site in a while. I no longer have time to manage the site. Hope you guys enjoy all the content, etc. There will be no updates till further notice. Hell yeah, thanks for the cheers, test subject. This is completely off topic, but it's currently illegal. Fireworks are illegal. Cancel, they ask people not to sell fireworks. Thanks to the sub, Rage Runner. Oh, your dog is, like, fucked up from the fireworks? Yeah, they've been, like, shooting fireworks over here for months, actually. Wait a second. I just peeped something out of the corner of my eye. Do you guys see what I see? I think we see something that's gonna yield some quality here. Cygnus. I think there's enough here that we can get a good episode of this. Even though, like I said before, I feel like a lot of what was good about this stream was more so just looking into that site than necessarily... I mean, some of the rumors were pretty interesting, but I feel like that site itself was like the real goody-goody juice of the stream. But now we have an odd Final Fantasy VII based dream. Alright, I dreamt of the Alpha Leviathan rumor. And I still have, let's refresh ourselves on what the Alpha Leviathan rumor is. Final Fantasy VII Alpha Leviathan. Boom. Alpha Leviathan. This monster is supposedly a huge beast. Breed a silver chocobo, travel underwater to the crater, and inside you'll fight Alpha Leviathan. Defeat him and you'll win the supernova materia. Let me see if there's fan art of what Alpha Leviathan should look like. That's... alright. So that's remake Leviathan. Neo Seeker. Oh wait, what's this? Classic Final Fantasy VII rumors that could become reality in the remake. Final Fantasy VII has enjoyed one of the most imaginative rumor mills in gaming. Most are just told tales of multicolored chocobos and secret limit breaks, but every so often, amazingly, one turns out to be true. Who would have guessed you could actually find Aeris' ghost, or that the Japanese-only hidden monster Test Zero was for real? I don't remember Test Zero. Such revelations gave credence to all of the rumors, because if one hoax was true, any of them could be true, right? Alright, so the rumors that could come to be in the remake. What's up, Tired and Sad Trap? Gilbis. Alright, equip Sephiroth's weapon. Turquoise weapon. Yo, that would be awesome if they, like, put turquoise weapon in one of the remake installments. Join the Turks. Get Sephiroth. 135 soldiers. Alright, let me... I'm curious about this, this Test Zero boss. Something with a Test Zero monster give you a lot of XP. Image Shack. Oh, wait. Yeah, I remember these fucking things. Yeah, okay. Test Zero. Alright, I remember this now. But alright, so back to the dream now. Alpha Leviathan. The rather odd and unsettling dream, exactly as it was sent to me. No grammatical and or spelling errors were corrected, as I am lazy. I dreamt of the Alpha Leviathan rumor. Yeah, move it in a little so it all gets on there. I dreamt of the Alpha Leviathan rumor. Although it was quite different, what happened was I went to the crater where Emmy is when he wasn't there, because sadly I haven't beaten him, and my sub, not Chocobo, sunk under the crater. I was instantly in a rainbow-colored cave, and soon I saw a gigantic red monster coming towards my sub. I crashed into it and fought it, and I easily beat it. The actual rumor was different from my dream, because AL in my dream was only a little stronger than Bizarro Sephiroth and had about 100,000 HP. It was also extremely odd because I had not, and I mean not, heard of or seen the rumor before when I had that dream. Also, after that, I had found a bunch of other underwater caves in my dream, and there were a bunch of other weapons that were very weak, which looked like Ragula from the original Wild Arms game. Played it. After that, I had a purple chocobo, which could travel underwater. Keep in mind, I did not hear any of these rumors yet, and had gone underwater in a place where it was Arctis, but not in the northern... It was, I'm assuming he meant like Arctic, like frozen and shit, but not in the northern crater area. Oddly enough, it was near the swamp, near the Mithril mine, and guess what I found? That's right. None other than Onyx weapon. And I swear, I had never heard any of these rumors. To make it more believable of this fact that I had not heard of them, I didn't know the monsters' names. Don't you think that that's an extremely freaking odd premonition? And when I finally saw all these rumors, I was like, holy crap. I think that you will find the story quite odd, and hope that you will post it on your site. Thanks for your time. Sincerely, X. The name of this fan has been excluded to protect the innocent. Bump bump. Alright, what else we got in here? The Rumor Awards. Let's see what rumors were so amazing that they were given an award. Alright, for some reason clicking it doesn't seem to be working, so let's put it in manual mode. The awards are here for different types of rumors that I feel have a certain special quality. Here they are, but no awards have been given so far. Can we look at the guest book? No, the site's very broken. New rumor added and proven true in the misc section. It's the last rumor on the page. Let's see this new true rumor. Third misstyle. At the North Crater, go to the point where you split your party down 2 paths. Send everyone but Klaud down the right path and tell Klaud to go left. When Cloud's path divides, choose the upper path. Go down it to the place where all 3 paths combine. Do not walk toward the stairway that leads further down. This would cause your friends to appear, which will ruin the trick. Now, go back up to the crater by taking the entrance to the lower path. Grab the second mistile and talk to Tiva. She'll give you a third mistile. So that's just like how to get an extra item. That's more of a tip than a rumor. I feel like we kind of exhausted the good stuff we're gonna find out of the Final Fantasy rumors community of the time. Let me take a little bit more of a once over on here. Actually, we didn't really look at this site yet. Here are some ways I have found that said they revive Aeris, but I'm not sure if they work. Okay, here's a few ways to revive Aeris. It's kind of the same shit. We got a Game Shark code that probably does put her on your party. Dumb Sephiroth. Stuff I have learned. Throughout the game, when trying to get a wonderful chocobo, it won't be unless there are 2 or 1 jumping rabbits next to it. Nothing else, no wolves. If you use Knights in the Round on Bizarro Sephiroth, the battle will be finished. Use physical attacks in the last Unova fight. Thanks for the sub, Unspeakable Jelly. That's nothing terribly interesting. About Final Fantasy VII. Oh, you know what I wanted to look at too? Hot-Blooded Detective Joe. Hot-Blooded... But I want to look at it as presented earlier on. Just one Final Fantasy VII thread on Game Facts. That's all like the early stuff we got on here. Oh, you know what though? They're doing the thing where like it starts the post when the game came out, so that's like a later stuff. So you really don't hear about that until later on. We have the data mining in it. But yeah, I think this is where I'm gonna wrap up the Angelfire Adventures part of the stream. I'm in the mood to play some Dead by Daylight, so I'll probably grab something to drink, grab some more coffee, and start up some Dead by Daylight in a little bit.